On almost every snap. If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Tight right. 3 down.
Herbert now.
He's sneaky, guys. Watch out.
This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4.
Check 41. Go. Check. Slam.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Lion. 41 Mike. Watch the run. Sponge. No.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Hey, here I come.
Here's Herbert. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mike, 41.
Home to trips right.
Hey. Slam. Check. Crunch.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Riley Moss takes him down defensively.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Kappa. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Mike, 41.
Herbert. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, Ram.
Here's Herbert. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Check 41. Tackles.
Baylor Tiger.
Twist. Kill. Motion.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Check.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Broncos 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I got you, son. Half.
53.
Check 53.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
To the air, Allen. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 52 yards.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Watch the screen. Go.
Brought down at the 20. The Broncos at 500, sitting at 5-5. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
All day, baby. All day, baby. Over. 55.
56, 56. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Hey, check Mike. Watching you go.
To throw, it's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
85.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Covered was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. He's tired of me. Hey, easy. We're going orange. Check 26. 5'9". Check 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
59. Watch the screen.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Half. Tighten up. Mike 55.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver, 45 yards.
Well, Josh Allen just might have the strongest arm in the NFL. And at 6'5", he can put his whole body into it, too. And this, an absolutely gorgeous throw. Perfect arc, and it results in a big pickup.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
Hey, home.
36.
Half 10.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Hey, tighten.
Come on.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Middle.
Safety's creeping. Hey, alert 3.
Alert.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the gun, it's Allen.
I got you.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Second and 10.
Let's put him on the bus.
Hey, tight.
That team on the bus.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Watch twist.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Middle.
Watch the flag.
Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, tight.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Throwing now is Allen. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Let's go. 56. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
60 Maverick.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Check hot route.
On first down, Gaffney. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play. No cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Baylor Tiger. You go see.
Hey, go lion.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Baylor Tiger. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. 1, 2, 3.
Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Set. 56. 380. 56. 56. It's been a long day for you.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Check three, check three, check three. Hey. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 17-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Alert three, alert three, alert three. Check.
Up the middle they go. Gaffney. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
56. Delta. 56, right there, 56. Switch out, switch out. 56.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Stay with your man.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Broncos 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Alert! 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 Alert!
55's Mike, guys, 55. Now watch run.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
Coming for you. Mike 55, Mike 55. Time to go.
Allen going to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure they're friends.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, easy. OP. Hey. Crowd right.
In motion right is Johnston. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Push him back. Kill. Shift.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Go. Wide.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. But they went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
57. Mike, 57.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It's on the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Tight dog.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
Mike, 56.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Broncos 6.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Check 53.
In your face.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
Here's Allen. He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Quit talking about it. And
5 wide.
Big edge. 53's the Mike. 53.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Alert, alert, alert.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Half.
We ain't got it. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have a Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
The hitch route.
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
53, Mike 53.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Middle.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Mike, 53.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
2nd and 14.
Crowd right. 56 is the Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Mustang 19. You mine.
Looking to throw. Herbert. This is Fant on the short completion. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
56, Mike 56.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the Chargers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
No, off.
56. 53's the mic. 53.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Allen now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D.
Monday. The mic.
Allen now looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 52. Half.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Man, I got you.
Mike 55. Stop your whining.
Middle. Alpha. Come.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and a couple.
Half 10.
55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Back to throw. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Albert Okwuegbunam with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Alert! Pick it up.
Check, 55's the Mike.
Off 52.
55's the Mike.
You must be drinking.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's going to be taken in inside the 5. With the fair catch, we'll move it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
122 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Yo, Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Let's go. Kappa.
Here's Herbert now on second down.
Keep it up, defense.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
That's trash.
21.
Watch twist.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
He was brought down by Andy Hunt.
Hey, watch
It's
the
a
slant.
gain of
Watch
6.
the slant.
And the Chargers first down.
Right back to him on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
I got you.
Check 9.
Check 24. Check 24.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Get ready.
56. Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Looking to throw. Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And it's blocked. This is going the other way. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check. Hey, tight. Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5".
I'm coming, baby.
Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd down.
55. Middle. Pretty quiet. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I got him.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing, Allen.
I'm going to come back to you.
Finding Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Mike. Check, 53's Mike. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Here's Allen.
3 buzz.
He's going to let it fly. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Check, 53. Bring it.
Alert!
Check, 53.
To throw is Allen.
So don't say nothing.
That's caught by Tucker. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 40.
And the Broncos
Number 53. Mike 53.
first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
53's the Mike. 53.
Now Allen.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here I come.
On 52.
53's the Mike. 53. Check, 53. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Now Allen.
Crunch time, defense.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers, and it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby, all right? They've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular, oh, my goodness, they can go all day. And, in fact, a lot of visiting teams, when you visit Denver, you know what's printed in your locker room? Welcome to the Mile High City. The air is rare. They get in your head that way.
So for L.A., it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.